Disclaimer, this video will tackle mental health. If you are struggling with your mental health, there is help to get. Don't forget that you are worth something and that there are people in your life that loves you. Now back to the video. I'm sitting here and looking at all the footage that I've recorded. Some of it was from when I was with a personal trainer, some from when I was in Denmark over a weekend, and yet here I sit and wonder, how am I going to create a story out of this? What do I want to say with this video? I realized that I'm not sure of what exactly I want to do with what I've done. A lot of the footage has me going back and forth with how exercising is going well, but food is taking a step back. About how I'm looking back and I see the issues, the possibilities, the future and the past, and because of it, I'm stuck. Sometimes it feels better to just not do anything, not say anything, be quiet and let the world pass on by. A lot of it has to do with how I perceive others perceiving me. That means I've always thought about what people will think when I post a video, or if I post something on my social medias. What if I'm out and about and I'm trying to make conversation with someone and the conversation turns stale and awkward? And in general, I've always struggled with my own image of myself. I've always gone thinking about how other people regard me without any regards to myself, how I feel about certain things. So then the question becomes, how do I change that? Sure, I can go and train a lot and get buff and perhaps lose my belly fat, but will that actually improve my own image of myself? If it doesn't, where will I end up? Somewhere I've gotten so entangled in my own head that I'm not sure where to undo all the knots that have been created. I'm looking at other people and I see how successful they are, and yet I sit here in my room wondering if the choices I've made are correct. I've been lucky enough to meet a bunch of awesome people, to work with what I want to work with and spend time doing what I want to do and somehow be able to manage, and yet at every turn and corner I doubt myself and questions come crashing through my brain and throwing me into confusion.
Will I be able to get out of here? Can I make it out of here and be my own man? Is it worth continuing to struggle? Will I ever be something that will happy appreciate?
What's the point?
Do people think that can I make it out of here and be my own man?
I started writing this part of the script in Denmark, and I realized that I started to cry a lot, and this part came up, and I realized that my issue, or how to call it, is larger than I expected, but a bit larger. And I know that these thoughts, these questions that I have, I should just throw them out the window, not give a damn about them. But yet, there they are, clinging on and nagging and draining me of the energy from the things that I truly want to do. And at the same time, I lack the confidence that I'm going to succeed with what I want to do. And so I cower away. I take shelter in my room. I lock myself up and I isolate from the rest of the world. I order fast food and I eat snacks in order to feel better, but I know that in the end, it's only going to hurt me. That's probably the biggest reason to why I am doing this, because I want to have my glow up moment. I want to finally become the main character of my own story and be able to look back at what I've accomplished and be proud of myself. So here I am, breaking out of the shell and trying to be honest with how I feel. Doing my best to be proud and confident in what I do, and doing my best to actually take people's compliments to heart. I said it was time to change for the better. And it's time for me to live up to it.